And now, it's time for another episode of Smoke Break Talk.
All right, we're back.
We're back. Did we take a break?
We did, but they'll never know.
All right. So we're the Malt-Tones. This is Boz. I'm Dicky B. And we're doing the first smoke break talks that we've done in a long, long time. I got into my head thinking about music and stuff, and I wanted to ask Boz about gear.
G-E-A-R.
G-E-A-R. Can you spell it any other way? I think
Probably in Russian you could probably...
right, but I think
But we just want to make sure
finally,
it's English that we're doing.
right. I think we finally agree on a word because you come up with all these fucking words, and I'm like, is that a word? You know. So I agree. Gear is a word. G-E-A-R. You're a drummer. Mainly, when you play guitar, you play bass, you write songs and all that happy horse shit.
Yeah.
As a drummer, that's what you started out on, right? Your first instrument.
Correct.
All right. Do you have a preference when it comes to drums? Like, do you like Pearl or do you like? I don't know. I'm not a drummer, so I don't know all the different.
Ludwig,
Ludwig.
DW drums
Right.
are really nice.
I like Drum Workshop. It stands for, right?
Yeah, I got a chance to play those a few times, and they're really...
Okay. What kind of kits did you have?
Well, I had the Rogers set.
Okay, Rogers is good.
Yeah, they were one of the... They started out as a banjo. They made the heads for the banjo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then translated over
And
to
the drums?
Yeah.
I mean, like the part of the banjo is like a snare drum?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. You always teach me something new.
Yeah.
Every time I get around. Slinger would make good drums.
Yeah. You know, all those little 60s drums, you know.
Right. What was
Kicks.
your first kit? Do you remember?
It was a Yamaha Power Road.
Yamaha Power Road.
Yeah, that's what it was called, yeah.
Why was it called Power Road?
Yeah, it was just the name of the set. Well, I think the toms were deeper and the kick was deeper. In fact, the kick was so deep, I had trouble reaching the toms. I had to spin it around to bring the toms.
Really?
Yes, I always played it. I had to play it with the kick drum.
So you kind of played it backwards,
Yeah.
right?
So that the toms would be, so I could reach them. Because otherwise with those, everything was like, I don't know, 3-4 inches longer.
Right.
Yeah, to do your fills, you're like this, man. I'm like, that ain't working. And I spun the fucker around, and those toms were right there, and the kick drums still, stood out.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. So now let me ask you another question about, I'm not a drummer. Just so people know, I don't have a clue how to play the goddamn motherfucking drums. I've tried, but I just can't get it. I was going to ask you if you'd teach me to play the drums, because I want to learn to play the drums before I die.
Yeah.
But we don't have to do it tonight or tomorrow or the next day. But now, the best way I can put it is you have an electronic kit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Do you have, the best way I can put it is, do you have a regular kit anymore?
I got the drums and the stands, but not the cymbals.
Okay.
Which
Now-
are the most expensive part.
All right. Now let me ask you that. Did you have, like, when it comes to cymbals, I know there's Zildjian, there's Pasty.
Yeah.
No,
Istanbul.
Istanbul, I never heard of them.
Yeah.
Did you-
They're a spin-off Zildjian.
Okay.
Like some
Now,
of the
did
brothers
you
got
have-
mad.
Did you have a favorite when it came to cymbals?
Well, my first set were pasties, and
Okay.
they were color sound. They were called
I don't know
color
what that
sound,
is.
so they were black. They
Okay.
were like colored cymbals, It was like the latest, greatest thing back then.
Did they sound any different than a
No.
non-colored
I
cymbal?
just end up just playing Zildjians because like they're all around. You can buy them used. Everywhere. So it's like, all right, I need a bright one. Yeah. And I remember going down to Palomino's record shop when we were in the Blanks, and I bought
Where's Palomino's at?
it was in Fraser, I think, right around the corner from Huber and Breeze.
Oh, really? All right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And one of the mile roads, I think. Whatever mile road, 16 mile or whatever, it's through there.
All right.
And
So you play a lot of Zildjians?
yeah, just because they were like all over, you could buy them used. And I
Now,
always
were
liked
they
used cymbals.
cheaper? I mean, obviously used,
Yeah.
but like brand new compared.
Well, they were still expensive though. I mean,
No.
especially when you're buying them from a music shop, it's got to make a profit,
Right.
you know. But yeah, you know, they're all like out of the '60s, probably had their patina and stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
Well, that's kinda cool.
Migrated to Zildjian. Yeah, I mean, the company's been around for 400 years or maybe 600 years.
No way.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest companies on earth.
600 years.
Yeah.
What are they
Making
doing?
symbols.
Making symbols for the Mayans or something? I don't know.
No, but
I don't know my history, so.
Well, I think they've been around since like 1400s.
Really?
Yeah, making, you know, clingy, you know, castanets or whatever.
Oh, okay, so they made
You know, they're
different.
Turkish. They're, you know, they're
Okay,
They're
Zildjian's a
Turkish.
Turkish
yeah.
company
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah,
All right.
Zildjian.
Castanet. How come you should play the castanet?
Yeah, you know, the belly dancing
Yeah.
they got over there.
You look good being a belly
I think they just
dancer
got
playing
into,
castanets.
you know, rock symbols by accident, you know.
It's like, oh yeah, we made these little tiny symbols. Let's make them bigger.
I'm sure, you know, in the orchestral Mozart bands.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I always forget about the orchestral
You
stuff.
know?
Right.
So yeah, they've
Yeah,
been
that's
around
cool.
forever, and they're like Zildjian symbols are just everywhere. So
That's
it's
cool.
like smoking Marlboro cigarettes. You know, it's just easiest to buy Marlboros because they're fucking everywhere. Everybody.
Well, yeah, because the
Sell cigarettes,
advertising
you're
and
selling
shit.
Marlboros.
Right.
So,
This bass guitar here. What? Tell me about this. When'd you get this? This is it's a jazz
Jaguar.
bass.
Yeah, well, it's a short scale Jaguar.
It's short scale.
Yeah. It's the size of a guitar, not a bass. That neck would be another 3/4
No,
inches.
I don't. I think somebody sold you a bill of goods. This is the same length of a. This is short scale.
Yeah. If you put your bass up to it, yeah.
I would. I don't know,
I needed,
dude.
when I was playing, you know, I started.
Oh
bass,
yeah,
and
when you play it, you can tell
it's more guitar.
the frets are a little closer together and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And then you have, for any audience members that are listening, what do you call these strings that are on? Because
I think
they're flat wound,
I
right?
believe that's what they're
Right.
Yeah.
And-
And the other ones were hurting my fingers. So
Were
bad.
they?
Yeah.
And it's funny because I played a bass with Flatwounds, and I didn't really care for them. I love Roundwounds,
Yeah.
and one of the reasons is I love the sound that they emit. You know,
Mhm.
I've actually never played like in the recording studio Flatwound strings, and the other thing for me as a bass player, I don't care for the feel of them, you know what I mean? Because, you know, you're playing, and so, you know, I'm right-handed or whatever, so I'm playing this E, and I'm plucking down here, and it's just a weird feeling
Mhm.
for me,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah.
So when I feel the round wounds like I like,
Scratchy ones.
yeah, and I just like them better. But
Yeah.
you know, but here's the cool thing about music too. You know, to each their own.
Say